on our body, as we know, and it's receiving, it's absorbing all the things, the ingredients that are in any product you're using. Make sure they're clean. This is all clean beauty.
It's so nice to use the Pure.
Yeah.
Because so many times we start to lather, and I love the scents. They're wonderful. It can smell like lilac. It can smell like cookies. But this is a reminder that when you get the Pure, it is Mother Nature's best. It does not smell like goat milk. It has absolutely no scent. That's a question I've had actually quite often recently does it smell like a goat? Does it smell like milk? Nope, not at all. It smells like nothing. This is an idea of what the lather looks like. It's going to look kind of like a shaving cream or like a meringue.
It does.
It's incredibly cleansing to the skin without stripping away all of your skin's natural hydration. We want to keep everything, all the goodness in.
Even just cleansing with a bar of soap makes your skin feel moisturized. It's the same pH balance as the goat milk. That's so funny, some of the questions you get. Makes sense.
It does, right? I mean, I hadn't thought of it. And then I'll just dry my hands. Yep. This is how clean the product is. Usually, if you have soap all over your hands and then you go to dry them, you're going to have this yucky film that's left over, and it's going to feel very kind of sticky.
Not with...
Feel my hands.
Honestly, it feels, they feel so good.
It feels like I just put a hand cream on them. Like you can see, I wash my hands when I'm here. I wash my hands 30, 40, 50 times. There's no redness, there's no irritation. Usually if you're using a real aggressive product, you're gonna end up with chafing, cracking, drying, none of that with any of these products.
And your skin is flawless. It's hard to imagine that this woman had skin issues before you met up with
I should have taken before pictures, because there are headshots that I had done for the company, and I had to wear certain clothing because I showed up and I was like patches of rash.
You poor thing, because you were using ingredients that were so harsh.
Yes, and what happened was I had always been able to use all of the ingredients. I was a host on another network. A lot of us know each other for 15 years. I retired from that thinking, oh, that was fun. I'm ready for something new. My skin went crazy. When I turned 50, everything changed. All the things that I could use, I could no longer. I called Brent and Josh and I said, hey, I need some help. They sent me everything, and within 2 weeks, I was asking them for a job. I said, I'm like, I have to come back out on the air and tell everybody about this brand.
Literally, I just got tingles at that story. Having delicate skin, I'll call it delicate, which is some of the the issues that you were dealing with, it's almost immobilizing. I mean, you have to make so many. You're so conscious of it, whether it's your face, your neck,
and uncomfortable. I was itching, like I was dressing for what my skin looked like, not what I wanted to wear.
Yeah.
And it just, I also didn't have any experience with it because my whole life my skin had been relatively normal, and then hormonal changes happened, and boom. Everything changed.
Once you went clean, your skin said, thank you.
Yes, it did.
I'm back.
Completely different.
That's wild.
Looking at the body creams, I mean, this is $38, I think is a great deal for the whipped body cream. I'm just gonna open this and show you. Not only are you getting goat milk, you have shea butter, you have cocoa butter, you have goji berry, you have blueberry, you have argan oil. It's the most decadent, incredible, rich, just bath of hydration for your skin. It's different than the hand cream. The hand cream is going to have a little bit more of an aloe consistency. That's going to be more of a gel cream consistency. I'm not sure if that one's open.
This one's not.
The hand cream is that one? Because I can show there's a difference in the formula.
It is. Okay.
And then you can see at home.
I'm just going to squeeze it out. There you go.
So that's the difference. See how this one is a little more gel cream? It absorbs very quickly. That's the aloe. You have a ton of natural clean ingredients, and your body's just going to drink these in. And in this set, I love that we're also doing a hand and body wash.
So let me just remind you, me too, and it's whatever scent. I believe we still have 3, the Lilac Dream, the Vanilla Absolute, and we've got the Pure. As you heard Heather say, very rarely do we put the Pure in a lineup of a combo pack. What's missing from here is the bar of soap, the palm-sized bar of soap. So you're getting 4 pieces. This alone, the whipped body cream, full size, is $38. You can see this set is $39.95. So you're getting a $22 hand cream, you're getting a $22 bath and body hand and body lotion, and you're getting that $12 soap for $1.95. So like 50 cents, 60 cents for each of these. We can all do that math.
It's a very nice deal.
Amazing buy, free shipping and handling. Item for you here is 92903. How does it feel, Monet? So good. Oh, Nothing better than having really good looking skin and healthy skin because it's moisturized properly.
My skin is softer now than when I was in my 20s. Like my skin feels better than when I was in my 20s and 30s.
Oh my gosh, how many of us can say that? Because things don't get better as we get older. Unless
Not
you're doing
usually.
something about it, right? Okay, we move on to share with you. We do have, the golden booster. I know we've got it. It's very limited, so no time for a full airing on it. And it's half off, half price. Now this is that, what is the berry in this? I know it's the vitamin C as well.
Yes, amla berry
Yeah.
is a powerhouse antioxidant.
That's what I thought. And
Yes.
that's something, this golden booster you can also put in the bloom cream, which we do have coming up next in this 3-piece set, which you may want to add that little vitamin C booster. That's a super size available to you on sale. But this set, oh my gosh, as if we didn't have a great value before. Can I just point out right now? You're getting the mushroom milk. This is incredible. This tube is $54 on its own. So you're getting it for $5 less. You're also getting the bloom cream, and I want to say this is 52?
54.
54 on its own. You're obviously getting it for free. And you guys, you're getting this. This is incredible.
It's our newest cleanser.
The milk froth, the brand new newest cleanser. And I want to say this is somewhere 29.
I think 28 or
Okay.
$29.
All I know is this is steal. You're a steal. This is a steal of a deal. 893-362. We don't have a lot of these to go around. Brand new this visit. I mean, I don't even know where to start with this. $59 for the mushroom milk.
Well, I mean, cleansers, we've talked a little bit about our cleansers. This is the newest rendition. This is a combination of a makeup remover, a micellar water, and a deep cleanser. It's prime for sensitive skin. It's great for any skin type. This mushroom milk is where I'd like to start because the before and afters on this product are as if you take like a magic eraser, and it happens in 4 weeks. It took us 15 years to develop and release our first eye cream. This was it. We released this almost 2 years ago, and there were beauty editors, there were bloggers, it went viral, and this is why. The active ingredients in this, it's a 5 mushroom blend, along with very powerful hexapeptides. Look at her under eyes.
Whoa.
That's in 4 weeks.
Whoa.
Now watch her lids. In this next one, look at her eyelids.
Okay, wow. Okay.
Look at her left eyelid.
Look at I mean, eyelids are really tough to target and actually see a difference.
Look at this.
A lot of improvement. Really good.
That's remarkable for a natural clean product in 4 weeks.
That's wild.
And it's a 360-degree product, so everywhere that you cover your eyes with sunglasses, you can put this eye cream. Lid, between the eyes, number 11s, under the eyes. I love this one too. Look at the under eye, Callie. Do you see like the redness and the blue? And that almost curtained effect to the skin that's kind of collapsing. Look at the after.
That's in a month.
That's 4 weeks, yes.
That is so...
With no irritation, no downtime, nothing overly aggressive.
This is wild and very exciting. Now, let's talk mushroom, because mushrooms are pretty magical.
They are, and when I went to that iSpa convention,
yes,
the kind of mushrooms were a big story. So we're using argireline, which is an amplified peptide solution. Think of the injections that people get to kind of stun and paralyze that muscles. That's what a argireline would do. This eye cream, you tap underneath the eye, work it in all the way up and around into the 11s. There are 5 different mushrooms in this. One of them is a Reiki mushroom, a youth mushroom, one is a snow mushroom. What this is going to do is it's going to help to brighten the appearance of the under eyes. It's going to help to tone and make that skin feel more taut. It's going to help on the eyelid. It's really all the way around that eye area, and that skin is so sensitive.
So delicate.
My daughter loves this. My oldest daughter swears by this eye cream.
Really? And she's in her what?
She's 30.
She's 30?
31.
You do not have a 31-year-old
I do,
daughter. Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah,
you look amazing. But I
You're
love
too kind.
hearing you say that because, you know, you think that in my youth, I don't really need to think about my eyes. Well, I mean, the sooner you start, the longer the benefits will be in your future.
And you can see right here when we did our clinical research, 93% of people loved how this product felt. 93 also said that it did not at all irritate that sensitive skin around the eyes. You only need a small amount. It's a very, very concentrated product. Although it's clean and natural, it's still very powerful. So I want you to apply this. Put it on your ring finger because that has the least muscle. It's going to be the most delicate on that delicate tissue. Use about half a size of a popcorn kernel, and that's going to be enough to work the entire eye area.
This is magic in a tube. This is amazing. Get the set, even if it's just for this. This is awesome. And again, a newish product, and you know Dr. Brent. He does all of the most intensive research, and obviously the team supporting that development of it as well. So again, I'm just gonna, not to harp on this, but I love a good deal, as I'm sure you do. The set, like I said, get it because you're getting this mushroom milk eye balm for $5 less than its regular price, $10 less than its regular price. This is a $54 full-size Bloom cream. This is an incredible daily moisturizer. And then this is the brand new cleanser. This is somewhere around $28, $29 normally. Obviously, you're getting it for free today. If you're not using a great cleanser, let's just start there because it's so important. It's the #1 most fundamental part of skincare, giving you, a canvas to build upon and maybe, like in your case, maybe kind of reset your skin if it's been angry at you.
Definitely. And when you look at cleansing your skin, if you're not getting down into the pores and if you're not getting rid and releasing that dirt, the debris, the sebum, the packed in oil, if you're not releasing all of that, your skin is not open to absorb and take in all of the expensive ingredients that you're investing in. So starting with a great cleanser is essential. That's why we try to put together kits for everyone that is maybe a little bit new to the world of beauty and multiple different steps. This is really all you need to get started. You could buy this one set and really start to transform your skin in the next 30 days. You're cleansed with this morning and night. Then you're going to put on your Bloom cream morning and night, and then you're going to put on your eye cream morning and night. And this one item number, come back in 30 days. Take a little before and after picture and come back in 30 days.
Let us know. Send them in if you'd like. I'm ordering this set.
It's really great.
I'm ordering
Have you
this.
tried this cleanser yet?
I haven't.
It's fabulous. We took micellar water and mixed it with a gel cleanser, and there's also it's powerful, so it's also going to be a makeup remover. It's my favorite cleanser that we have now.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah. And it too. Is it a milky consistency? It starts as a
gel. It gets a little bit milky, but it doesn't lather. It froths, so it's light. It's a more gel consistency.
So it sounds refreshing.
It's airy. It's perfect for hot weather. Yeah. It's
Yay.
great.
Okay. Busy on this one. Needless to say, an incredibly enormous value. 893362 is the item number. We have to remind you guys, I tell you what, this is a show, head to toe beauty for sure. And the #1, I mean, many of you have already pre-ordered this. This is, just for mentioning, they're available last hour, 300 of you picked up the wipes. This is a 6-piece set. Each one of those packs holds 30 wipes. They're strong, they're packed full of skin-loving ingredients, clean beauty, and you get a beautiful assortment of all the scents. Namely, in my opinion, that top middle choice is the brand new scent. It's the pistachio and dark cherry. It smells amazing. And you're getting all the other favorites. So if you're in the market to stock up on those, I highly recommend grabbing them while they're on sale today. It's 893335. Personal story before we get into the deodorant, because the deodorant applies as well. My husband just had a little accident. I was telling Heather before the show. And I'll just put it out there. He is bedridden for a while. He broke his hip, had to have a hip replacement just 2 days ago. So he's laying there, and I literally, before I left to come up to Westchester, I gave him a big pack of the wipes. I'm like, here, hun, take care of things. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes. Oh.
Take care of things. Because, when you're laying there, you just, armpits, all the stuff. So wipes are amazing. And on that same note, laying there for days on end, you got to take care of some odor issues.
We always talk about the most exciting things on live television. I mean, there is no way to make this glamorous, but we're going to try.
We're trying.
We're going to do our best. I hope you're not eating lunch. We're going to talk about body odor.
Body odor.
Yeah, and clean beauty. And in the past, I know a lot of us have aspired to use a clean deodorant. And as much as we want them to work, we end up finding out at the worst times that they're just not. So this is a great offer.
It is. You're getting a choice of 3 scents, and you're getting 3 of the sticks. They're huge. It's a huge amount. So you can share these with others. You can choose the glacial mint and eucalyptus. These are on sale this week only. This price goes up to $60 on Sunday night. So $39.95 if you order now. The next choice is the incredible coconut cream. So good. We'll share with you what they smell like. And then original is also available. So you can get, this is the combo. Oh, I see what happened.
And we have original.
And we do have original. You can get all 3, just the original. But if this is the bestseller right here, you're getting all 3 of them. Here's the other thing. You can do a single and or auto ship. So you get this weekly deal drop price for future shipments. This is a product that sells out every time I've had a chance, I got my first product, I guess the first deodorant I tried, it was sold separately, one stick at a time. Went back to order it the second time, sold out. Went back a third time, sold out. So it's really a hot, hot commodity. It contains no aluminum, no baking soda, all the other things that other manufacturers put into their deodorants that aren't good for you, especially the underarm area. It's a delicate part of our bodies.
This is, I don't say the word unbelievable on the air very often. It is unbelievable to me that we are doing this as a weekly deal drop, because this is one of those products, like Callie was just saying, we have struggled to keep up with customer demand, to keep it on the shelves. It's the lowest price per deodorant that we've ever offered. I'm gonna get into why it is so different. Which one would you like?
I like the eucalyptus.
Okay, so it's different in a lot of ways. Number one, no aluminum in this, and no baking soda. Aluminum, it's difficult to speak to on the air. I would just suggest that you go online and research that. I don't want to make any medical claims, but you really don't want aluminum in this delicate area where there's a lot of glands. I'll leave it at that. Baking soda. A lot of us have had sensitivity to baking soda. It's very common in natural deodorants to have baking soda in them. And if you're experiencing itching, scratching, redness, again, not a medical claim, but it may or may not be the issue. For me, it was a sensitivity to baking soda. That was one of the issues that I was having. What we do use is calcium citrate. So it is a natural ingredient. That calcium citrate is going to help to combat the bacteria growth. So what's causing our body odor, and you get a ton of product, by the way, we're both showing them fully rolled up. What happens when our body produces odor is our bodies make bacteria naturally, and then our bodies feed on that bacteria. So when they come in and they feed on that bacteria and they bite, it bursts and it releases an off gas, and that produces body odor. So what we do, rather than dry your skin out and try to perfume it and cover it up, we kill the bacteria. So the calcium citrate and the goat milk in this is going to go in, help to kill that bacteria, so that bacteria has nothing to feed on and there is no off gas.
Isn't it interesting? I mean, once you learn and know better, we know to do better.
Yes.
You know, it just became such a normal part of our lives, of just like, go to the grocery store, go to the drugstore, grab that popular deodorant that, you know, you see on the commercials. I mean, I'm not here to make people look bad, but I'm just here to share the truth that they're not good for you.
No.
Aluminum and baking soda are two of the biggest culprits that cause that kind of skin irritation at the very least, not, you know, taking it down the road even further to the serious issues you could have by using those harmful ingredients in the underarm area. So men use this, should use this. Boys and girls, once they are old enough to start using a deodorant, please get them started here. I mean, when you think about what an important product this is for your body, and then you realize this is such a great buy. You're buying two and getting one totally free. Normally these are $20 a stick, and there's a lot that goes around. I would say I'm still using one that I bought 4 months ago.
They last forever.
They do.
And you might look at this and think, okay, $20 deodorant, but they last 3-4 times longer than the others. You don't need a ton of product. I was showing by applying it to my arm, it feels like you're putting lotion on your skin, not deodorant. So you're no longer going to yellow and stain your whites. You're no longer going to have that transfer mark when you put on a black dress or a black blouse. And then you've got that towel and you're trying to, you know, or you're out in public and you look down and you see that there's deodorant stains everywhere.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's not going to happen with this. The other thing about this is it's not just for the underarm area. You can use this on your feet. You can use this in areas of the body that may rub. You can use it under the bust area. I've received a ton of feedback and information from neighbors on ways that they're using this. Somebody even sent me a message on social media saying that they'd received a tattoo and they needed to seal it with something, and they had this. They were like, oh, sealed it. So sensitive skin, they just had a tattoo and put the deodorant on top of it to seal.
This is a moment. Like I said, this is a hot, hot commodity that is impossible to keep in stock. So this weekend, this week only, this is Friday, there's Saturday and Sunday, and then the price goes away. This weekly deal drop is gone. You can do it now, and like I suggested, if you want the combo pack, do it before you don't have the option. The combo pack is all three of them. This is your, you'll get the glacial mint and eucalyptus, the coconut cream, and the original. You can do a single and or auto ship. If you want to stock up on this, do auto ship. You can cancel that 6 months down the road if you want. You can cancel it tomorrow if you set yourself up on it. But if you do want it on a regular basis, if there's multiple people in your home, you get them started on this and give everybody their own stick. You can do a set of 3 of your favorite scent if you want the original. We've got that in a 3-pack. You can do the eucalyptus mint. You can do the coconut cream. But if you want the combo, at this point, there's, I think, less than 1,000 to go around between both single and auto ship. And if you just overall, since putting this up on the air yesterday and today, we're at almost 4,000 spoken for. Thank you for your orders on this. And I appreciate you especially taking this topic seriously. It's not just that they smell good. It's really important for your overall health. The sooner you start using something clean in the underarm area, the more peace of mind you have knowing you're doing the right thing for your body.
Yeah, and I, may sound dramatic when I say that switching to Clean Beauty and switching my entire program to Beekman has been life-changing, like completely transformative to my skin, to my health, the way that, like, the softness of my skin, the hydration level. Like, my body now holds in my own hydration to the skin. I had chronically dry skin. I had little bumps all over the back of my arms. I was prone to rashes, all of these things. And again, I'm not making any medical claims, but this is my personal story. When I switched to completely Clean Beauty, everything changed, and certainly in the underarm area. I was telling Kelly before we came out on the air that when I joined Beekman almost 2 years ago, I came in and I still have a couple little scars because I was developing these incredible red, bubbly, itchy rashes under my arm. I could not figure out. I was switching lotions, razors, creams. I switched everything. This clean deodorant, their clean deodorant was the solution for me. And now, like, very healthy skin.
Look at that. I mean, that makes me want to cry because how horrible to have to go through that.
It was so uncomfortable.
But now she's showing her armpits to the world.
Which I'm like, probably nobody wanted to see that. I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the issues that I used to.
Yeah.
So now I wear what I want to wear instead of what my skin is saying it's okay to wear that day.
That's what it all comes down to. We are busy.
I'm sure everyone at home is like, please tell her
deodorant.
to stop doing that. You guys would tell me, right?
We try to keep it real. We really do. But I personally am a fan of the glacial mint and eucalyptus. I just love it.
What do you love about, like, describe the scent?
Well,
I always love hearing someone's perspective.
Yeah, because it's minty and then it's herbal to me. So I smell the mint, and we all love eucalyptus because it's just so, I don't know if it's organic or it's just so uplifting. Yeah. But then I know there's a little hint of basil in there.
Yeah, there's basil, spearmint, and eucalyptus.
Spearmint.
It's just, feel how cold that one is.
Oh, wow.
The deodorant itself feels like an ice bar in the eucalyptus mint. Like icy cold.
Love this one. Normally $20 per tube, and I'm going to show you once again. Bear with me. I'm going to dial this up because
you're not going to show your.
No, I'm not going to show you my pits today. We'll save that for another day. But look at how much you're getting, and it's a huge, huge tube. I mean, there's more. I'm dialing it up, and there's more to come. This is one. You're getting 3 for $39.95. First time ever to do this kind of this product on a deal, on a
It's the
value.
lowest price per deodorant that we have ever offered as a company. And my kind of shock and awe, because I'm not included in any of these decisions at all, is we haven't, in the past, we could barely keep up with the demand for this. I mean, it was, Callie told her story that when you loved it, you wanted to buy it, we had a wait list to get it home to people.
Here's the truth. I was on that wait list, and then I got an email saying, we are so sorry, because I'd been waiting for like a couple extra weeks, and I was like, it's okay, I still have one. And then I got an email saying, we are really sorry now because it's sold out, and because I am an employee, I got the boot. So they were like, we're really sorry, but it is gone. I think they gave me a $5 credit as an apology. Yes. But I'm just letting you know, it is that kind of a hot commodity. I don't know what deodorants in drugstores cost because I haven't purchased them for so long. It's not worth a penny of your money to spend to buy a deodorant that has, let's talk about the ingredients that are not good for us. The baking soda and the aluminum. Get rid of it. Throw it out. Anything else?
Especially in those very, very sensitive areas. Anything that's drying to the skin. I mean, you know, you get the antiperspirants. You're going in and you're sucking your own body's hydration out. That is not what we want to do. Our goal as a company, we're a healthy skin company and we specialize in sensitive skin. So our goal is for everything about you to feel and look healthy and balanced. And it's a restorative beauty brand. That's the word I use for us, is it's a restorative. If you feel like in my 20s, I looked radiant, I looked healthy, my skin was glowing. How do I get back there? Clean beauty with Beekman is going to get you as close as possible,
That's
in my
exactly,
opinion.
And your personal walking testimonial it says it all. I'm getting updates left and right here, folks. If you want, especially if you want the combo pack, you really need to order it right now. Don't wait one more minute, and I'm not kidding. Because between both single and auto ship, we don't even have 1,000. We're into hundreds available. We've sold well over 4,000 already. We are in our final quantities, and you heard it, and you will hear it again and again. These sell out all the time. This week, somebody decided, let's do a deal on the incredible clean beauty deodorant from Beekman, and so that's why. First time I've ever seen a better price, this low of a price on the deodorant.
And we just did the scented versions a couple of months ago. Prior to that, we only had the pure, and I should speak to the pure because if you're buying our lotions and our soaps and our body washes and everything, the pure is going to be completely unscented. When you get the milk stick with no fragrance, calcium citrate on its own has a little bit of a scent to it. So it's going to smell like a light citrus. That is not anything that we've added. That is just the natural scent of the ingredient.
I forgot about that.
The pure has a very, very light scent to it. The coconut cream, if you haven't smelled the scent yet, it smells like toasted coconut macaroons.
It does.
It's got organic white coconut milk, a little bit of lime leaf to it. It's really, really beautiful. Some sandalwood and some vanilla. And then the eucalyptus mint is going to have spearmint, basil, and eucalyptus in it.
It is.
Both of them are great.
They're all great. Honestly, that's why I think most of you who are doing the combo pack are going to be super happy because everybody's kind of different. You've got guys and gals.
You want to smell it and try them.
Yeah, exactly. But they all work the same, and they go on streak-free. They're invisible. There's no white, weird chalkiness. And if you've ever, like, as I said before, I've tried all the natural options, the homeopathic options that were out there leading up to the Beekman's boys doing their version of it. But what did you say? I forgot about the salts way back in the day.
There was some sort of like a salt, and I don't know if I was supposed to run it under the water. I
didn't either. I'm like,
and I've even been like, it is my job to go out into the market and kind of research other brands. I get very confused. I've been, I mean, in the beauty industry for a million years. When I stand at that deodorant aisle today, I don't know how people not in this industry navigate because there are gels, there's creams, there's sprays, there's natural, there's clean, to me, the beauty industry as a whole, because there are so many people educating and you just don't know where that education comes from, I find it to be a little bit overwhelming. So I really love being with a brand that is doctor developed and clinically validated.
Doctor developed, clinically validated. Before we move on, let's tell everybody a little bit about Dr. Brent and Josh, because their history is so fascinating, and this helps you understand that this isn't just some like, I came up with a cool idea. Dr. Brent is his history.
So Dr. Brent Ridge is a doctor that specializes in geriatrics. So his life's work and education and mission is to help people age in the most healthy way possible, internal and external. He was one of the youngest doctors to come through Cedars-Sinai. He has been featured in just about every major medical source that you can find. He travels globally out there sourcing and looking for not only new ingredients, but also new delivery systems. Josh Kilmer-Purcell is a New York Times best-selling author. He is brilliant. He is incredibly passionate about mental health and wellness, and together the two of them are just this dynamic power team that make up Beekman 1802, and they ended up on a farm. They drove into upstate New York one weekend, were touring, found this quaint little place. They fell in love with it. This was in 2008. The recession happened. They both lost their jobs, were forced to move to this farm. They are not farmers, by the way. They say on the air, we had no business buying a farm. They moved there. They received a letter in their mail from their neighbor, John, who said, can my goats come and graze on your land? They're starving and, you know, we need that help. Invite them in for a cup of coffee, and they Googled, what can I do with goat milk? There was soap and there was cheese. And that's how Beekman 1802 started. And we call you neighbors because their big breakthrough, that wow moment, was a huge order. And Brent and Josh couldn't wrap the bars of soap on, I have the chills.
I know.
On their own. So this whole everybody in that community came together. and sat at their kitchen table and wrapped those
I know.
bars.
I've been to the
Like,
farm.
it's
I know
crazy
it's so
story.
great, and there we have pictures somewhere that of all the friends that came through and started wrapping the bars of soap, and that's where it all began. And the rest is history, clearly. But they really, what a wonderful story of in a tough situation, but they made lemonade out of lemons in
And
that
John
moment.
is still part of the Beekman family.
Yes,
and it's
so
neighbor by
sweet.
neighbor by neighbor. It's really word of mouth that this brand has grown. So thank you guys for telling everyone about it, because it's
neighbor to
because of you
neighbor.
at home.
So I know. Thank you thanks for sharing that story. I just love sharing it every time I get a chance because it's such a feel-good moment. So these are 92871 to continue ordering, and I am sending out last call on the combo, which gives you one of each. The glacial mint eucalyptus, or I say it out backwards all the time, the regular, the original, and you're getting the coconut cream, single or auto ship. If you want the threesome, the trio.
3-0, trio, trifecta.
It is definitely close to selling out, but we do have the trio of the coconut cream and the trio of your fantastic glacial mint and eucalyptus. So don't forget about these. We had the 5-pack of the travel size wipes earlier in the show. Customer pick. These are what we do. We don't do these very often, and we never do them on sale because they're so great. These are the 15-pack per count, or 15 count per pack, and you're getting them at $19.99 free shipping. You can even do these on Flex.
Let's pop one of them
quick
open.
Moment about the
You
ceremony.
want one of these,
Yeah,
honey?
I do.
So this is our travel wipe. It is the pure scent, which means they're completely unscented. They're made out of a now it's happening to me, a biodegradable magic fiber. You know you're having fun when you literally laugh all day while you're supposed to be working. Callie, they're not going to let us play together anymore.
They better.
They hold up to 6 pounds their weight. They are alcohol-free. They remove dirt, debris, makeup, waterproof mascara, eyeliner, lip stain. Gentle enough to use on a baby's bottom, but powerful enough to take off long-wear makeup.
They're really nice. They don't have a scent. And these are perfect. They're so refreshing, like on a hot summer day, just to, if you want to, freshen up your armpits or, personal areas. It's fine all over the body, even though we most of the time call them face wipes. They're really good for all kinds of purposes.
And no alcohol.
Exactly.
Nothing stripping.
Nothing drying, nothing bad for your skin. Customer pick. Read some reviews. You're welcome to do it. Not a lot of these to go around. It's 854-163 as we transition right on over here. Welcome to our new studios up in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Great to have you with us. I'm Callie. This is Heather.
Hi, neighbors.
And we are here to talk about a little bit of sad news, and that is that these are going away as well.
I hate to see these go.
I do too.
These are such a great idea.
They're so good. I think they're impossible to manufacture without charging an arm and a leg. So here's what they are. It's a skincare whipped body cream, and you can choose one or the other. There's a smoothing or there's ceramide. We're going to talk about the difference between them both, and you can pick them up, both of them up at this point if you would like, because these normally are $45. Final quantities, when these are gone, they are gone forever. You're getting them at $29.95. So let's start with the smooth.
They are very expensive to make.
Yeah.
Very, very, very. And with the demand, this is a steal. We're using lactic acid that naturally occurs in goat's milk. That's going to be a natural, easy way to exfoliate your skin. And then willow bark was actually used way back in the day to treat like gum issues on animals and things like that. Like if they had an abscess tooth or something, they would rub a little bit of willow bark on it. So if you want to have very smooth, silky skin, if you're not somebody that wants to get in and like scrub to exfoliate, which you can, this is going to be more of a chemical exfoliation, even though there's not chemicals in it. The lactic acid is a naturally occurring acid. I would say that this is more like, think of polishing your skin. It's a daily, soft assistance to turning over your body's cells naturally. Get this product at this price. This is an insane deal. The ceramides. Our ceramides start to naturally break down in our late 30s and early 40s. They are, if you look at a brick wall, the ceramides are kind of like the mortar that holds the brick together. So if your skin is the overall structure, the ceramide is what holds it and gives it its integrity. Pretty tough to find ceramides in a body cream. Ours is Clean Beauty with goat milk. Goat milk itself has 31 key nutrients, and then we jammed pack it with ceramides, and it's actually the ceramide that we're putting in our ceramide serum, so it's an excellent quality ceramide for the body.
Ceramide is very limited. We are down to 300.
Is
And
it
like I
really?
said, when these
Shoot.
sell out, you will never have a chance to do it again. And that saddens me too. But it is just one of those business decisions that, you know, it's just an expensive product to make. So stock
Get it
up.
at this price.
Stock up.
Yes.
For
Yes.
sure.
Don't feel bad. Like, get as many as you can, and it's got a 2-year unopened shelf life. I wish that this is a product that we could just continue to do, but there's one thing that we will not do at Beekman ever is we're not going to sacrifice the quality of the product. If it becomes unaffordable due to sourcing, like the right ingredients, we're not going to sacrifice anything. We just can't do it anymore. So integrity is very important to us. It's one of the reasons that I love being with this company. They are, I mean, the quality of the ingredients, the research and the development team, the education that everybody has. Every day I'm at work, I continue to learn.
Oh, Monet, your skin already looks better. I mean, it's just one of those natural things that happen.
How radiant.
I agree. So Monet put it on the one arm and not the other. It's got a natural, like, instant glow, and that doesn't go away. It doesn't. It just keeps this beautiful radiance.
I'll show the consistency. I know that we're kind of short on samples
Let me
because
see if-
they're. Oh wait, hold on. I might
Do you have
have
one?
I have
Oh,
one.
great. Good, good. I hate to open an unopened one when it's never going to be done
I'll
again.
split this one
Okay,
with you.
Deal.
Because once
hoping
it's
you'd say
open,
that.
yeah, once it's open. If you're wondering what the base of the product is, if you have purchased our whipped body cream and you've purchased the pure goat milk, the base of this is a full bottle of pure. So that, I mean, if it didn't have ceramides in it, it's a $38 bottle of cream. Without ceramides. Then we add the ceramides, which makes it a $45 retail.
Okay, wow,
So
per jar.
that's the consistency.
It's normally $45, and I remember well over the many years we've had Beekman 1802 where it's like, it's back, it's in stock, yay! But this is it, and I'm glad you're watching this Friday afternoon because those who will watch later and over the weekend, this will not even be available at all anywhere at any price. So 92383 is the item number. It's last and final call on the ceramide. The smooth is still here. Polish that skin, make it look as flawless as Heather's, because I'm telling you, I'm standing right next to her, and your skin is so, so beautiful.
You are way too kind.
No, I mean,
Thank
I'm
you,
serious.
But that's
I mean
very, it wasn't always.
I know.
I mean, I should have taken befores.
Hey, no, if you want that total shopping experience, check out HSN Plus. There's so many fun things and moments to watch here. There's special exclusive shows. Maybe there's shows that you missed. You want to pick them up and see what happened. And it is all free. So it's HSN Plus. It's our streaming service. You can check it out, watch it anytime. There's a lot of really interesting moments there. Seriously, tons of fun. So get ready to laugh and have some fun. We are moving into the second half of this hour this afternoon, featuring Beekman 1802, and of course we move into yet another customer pick. These are the incredible ceramide face wipes in a 3-pack, and each one of these are 30 wipes. So all 3 packs on sale at, oh my goodness, $14.95. Normally $39.90. This is better than 50. This is 60% off.
And it looks like we
Wow.
have smooth out here, but you're getting ceramide. Is that right?
You know what? Forgive me. I will make this a little more clear. My apologies. You can do ceramide.
Okay.
You can do smooth.
Yes.
I think there's a vitamin C option, hopefully still in stock, and or the
You have
assorted.
a choice of for $14. This is amazing.
And I was totally wrong. This is what's happened. Things sell out before a show starts.
People are going online.
It's smooth only. So, let's talk smooth.
It's been a busy afternoon.
It has. So smooth, and you are still getting 3 separate packs. So this is 90 wipes. Can we start at the beginning on the ceramide story? Because some people are like, I know for me, when I first got started in this category, I was like, what are ceramides? Does our body naturally produce ceramides?
Yes.
What does it do?
Yes, yep, your body naturally produces ceramides. It's like the mortar that holds together the brick or the building blocks. So it helps to maintain your skin's integrity. So ceramides are really, really important. As we age, our body doesn't turn over its skin cells like it did when we were younger. This is a very loose term, but when you're in your 20s, it's turning over, like we shed our skin like a snake does. I know, great TV today, but in our 20s, it's happening every 20 days. In our 30s, 30, in our 40s, 40s, again, general terms here. So if you're in your 60s or 70s and you're thinking, why does my skin feel dull? Why is everything beige? I'm not glowing, I don't feel radiant anymore. Your skin becomes sluggish and it stops naturally shedding. So it is imperative that you exfoliate and you kind of jumpstart that. Smooth, This is what's going to help you to jumpstart that process. It's going to help to assist your body naturally turning over those skin cells.
And I'm going to take one of these out just to show you if you're new to the whole wipes situation. These, by the way, the seals are amazing.
You
They
get
always seal
3 of
tight.
them?
Yeah, 3 of them.
This is wild. Lactic acid, willow bark. I mean, it's also a very natural, soft exfoliator.
It is. I'm going to just pull one, or maybe, there we go. Just wanted to show you. I love that these are the packages that seal tight so they don't dry out on you.
Yeah, and there's 30 treatments in each one.
I gave one for you and one for me. They're big, and there's actually a natural exfoliation process that takes place just based on the texture of this fiber, but they're strong.
They'll hold 6 pounds its weight.
6 pounds.
And they've got a ton of product. I mean, I'll take the towel that you just handed me and squeeze it.
Oh, watch this. It's wild. That's the top wipe on a pack that's been sitting in a box somewhere before brought to the studio.
So think of right now, I know a lot of people are doing like essence skincare, like they're layering. They call it skin flooding. That is pretty much what I just did. You squeeze out the essence of the active ingredients. So if you want to do that, they have enough product in it that you could squeeze that, treat your skin, and then use it as a cleansing towel.
I love that. I love that idea. And these are all the ways that you're going to be able to use them without worrying whatsoever, even on the delicate lip area. Great idea for campers. I'm a big camper. I love being outside in nature.
Sarah Anderson was telling a story about camping last night. She lost her hiking boots the second day.
Here?
No, she went camping for the first time. She lost her hiking boots the second day.
Oh, that's interesting. How?
She did. We were laughing. I love Sarah.
I know. That's so funny. Okay. What we're going to do now is move. I do want to share with you the actual wipes, the real, the OGs, right?
Yes.
So these are the Pride collection. This is such a beautiful array of colors. It's a rainbow and a rainbow of scents that you're getting all on sale, which is a very rare day to put the wipes on sale. You're getting Sunshine Lemon. You're getting the Pistachio and Dark Cherry. This is the newest, the latest, and greatest scent. Makes your mouth water. Vanilla Absolute, all-time bestseller, my personal favorite. Honeyed Grapefruit, amazing, Josh's favorite. Lavender, it's as if you're standing right next to a lavender tree or bush. It's incredible. And then again, you heard me rave about the Glacial Mint and Eucalyptus. You're getting all 6 of these packs, and they're all 30-count packs for $36. So stock up today. Free shipping on it and everything else from the show. The item is 893013. 82013. Can we do that on auto ship, you guys? I'm going to double check on that. I don't think it is on auto ship. No, 893. I apologize. I was looking at something else. So 893335 is the item number for the face wipes. Little learning curve as you get to a new studio and new teams.
It's a new house.
It is.
Don't know where the light switches are yet. It's okay.
It's kind of fun, right?
It is.
It is.
Feels like our first day at school.
Well, here we are with the #1 best-selling product from the very beginning, the reason for Beekman 1802 coming into existence in the very first place. And those are the soaps. These are the big full-size bar soaps, and you're getting 4 for $46.50. These are huge. They don't get sticky and slimy and slithery in the shower. They, for me, last forever. It seems like months. It depends on how often you're using them, how many people are using them, and all of those things. But we want to go through the scents, and then we'll talk more about this finely milled, beautiful bar of soap. Let's start as the camera is panning this way to the far. Let's start on Heather's side.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. I'll start all the way over here. You know it's a good deal when they're so big that we struggle to fit them all on the table. This is our almond honey cookie. The bars weigh a ½ pound each, so you're getting 2 full 2 pounds of soap. Almond honey cookie smells like an almond biscotti that is rolled and dipped in amaretto. Smells fabulous. Next, we have Sunshine Lemon. Sunshine Lemon is going to have Meyer's lemon, a little bit of white flour, and some lime leaf in it. It's really bright and fresh and linen-y.
500 left in that scent.
That always goes faster in the summer. Next, we have Fresh Air. This is going to have green citrus, a hint of vetiver. If you can imagine cotton that is dried on a hot summer day after being hand washed, that's what this smells like.
That's a good description.
Ooh, it's so clean. Men and women tend to love this one. Up top, we have Pure. So this is unscented. Again, we're a skin health company that specializes in sensitive skin. Absolutely no fragrance on this one. Then we have coconut cream. This is an organic white coconut milk mixed with a little bit of a lime leaf and a white blossom. It smells like a coconut macaroon.
Oh, 200 left. That's it. Coconut
Really?
cream. 200 remain.
Okay, also very summery scent. After that, we have our honeyed grapefruit. It's just a very, very nice, sweet citrus. It smells like a sugar glazed citrus. It's gorgeous. Honey orange blossom. Smells like the small white neroli flower that grows on the beautiful orange trees. You're going to have nectarine, mimosa, and a little bit of vanilla. Then we have our lilac dream. Lilac dream is that first morning bloom of lilac when it still has that little bit of dew on it. After that, we have lavender. It's a soft, beautiful French lavender. And then we have vanilla absolute. Vanilla absolute is going to have vanilla, amber, and some warm sandalwood.
A personal favorite of mine, has been for years and years. Fresh Air is another one of my that I love so much, but everybody's got a different, preference. I don't think I've ever smelled one that I didn't like, quite honestly. But what it does is the most important part of all. I'm going to share a personal story because of, talking skin
Yes,
issues and
please.
things. My neighbor Phil, who is actually my friend who's taking care of my husband right now, who just broke his hip after surgery on Tuesday. He's taking care of him. So thank you, Phil, if you're watching. He, former colonel in the Army, amazing man, and he just has really sensitive skin. I don't know if it's from medications and all the things. As this man, and he's a man in his 70s, and he's this strong, manly man, and his wife was like, I don't know what's wrong with Phil's skin. I don't know. When we first brought Beekman 1802 to HSN, I'm like, well, how about let him try this, see what you think. I'm not kidding. She was knocking on my door 2 days later saying, do you have any more of that? Because it helped Phil really, really quickly. And to this day, this is what he uses and what she uses. And it's just such a good feeling to me that knowing, I can't imagine going through the skin issues that you and my friend Phil have gone through, and then to find something that's a clean beauty brand that helps clean your skin and actually kind of reboot it and bring it back to its normal place of health.
It feels so good to get out of a bath or a shower and not feel like I need to race to put something on to soothe my skin.
To soothe it, yeah.
It's like you get out, and if you're getting out of the shower or bath, and when you stretch like this, it's like you're trying to stretch your skin. You don't have to feel that way. If you have, alligator skin or like chronically just dry, scratchy, irritable skin, again, I'm not making any medical claims, but my experience was switching to clean beauty, and in particular using goat milk, because goat milk has the same pH as human skin. This one ingredient very much changed the game for me. I mean, my skin felt hydrated, it felt nourished, it felt soft. The scents, it turns your bath into a full sensory experience. Like the bathroom, when the shower gets steamy, it smells so good.
And it's interesting, I think, this is part of the reason this is such a game changer for so many. These are key ingredients in every drop of every bar of soap, and there's nothing bad. That's a long list of good ingredients. Right.
Vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A. We're talking about antioxidants and natural brightening ingredients. Peptides. You hear about peptides in skincare. Minerals and vitamins, essentials.
Magnesium.
Calcium, sodium, magnesium, lactic acid. Again, a natural exfoliant that you're going to find in milk products, in that lactic acid. So you're cleaning your skin, you're hydrating it, you're helping to exfoliate it without stripping away at your barrier.
That's the truth, and that's what a lot of soaps do, because soaps, this is very different than a soap that you find anywhere. I truly hope that you'll give them a try, and I know many of you have shared the good news, neighbor by neighbor, shared the good news of where the story first began, this bar of soap based on, the benefits of goat milk. So just pick your scent. I did mention, but I want to reiterate that there's two that are extremely limited. In fact, did they just take one away?
I moved them just to show the lather.
Okay,
so that
is
we
it
could...
Fresh Air, I think, is super limited.
Oh, is it? Okay, is that maybe right here?
100 left in coconut cream, and very, very limited in the Fresh Air, down to just, I think, 200 or so.
We don't get this one very often in like the big 4-piece presentations, because Fresh Air is on, like it's in a lot of fine hotels and resorts. This is a very popular scent. It smells like, when you go into those very like shishi boutiques when you're on vacation and there's 5 pieces of clothing hanging in them. That's what Fresh Air smells like.
I'm telling you. Let's blast through the scents one more time.
Okay.
You need a towel, because I know you've... Oh, that's what I was going to say.
I'll just wear lather mittens.
What I was going to say is that most good for you soaps, we used to think that they wouldn't lather.
Yes, look at this.
Look at that.
And this is with no sulfates. This is with no mineral oils. This is with no petroleum. You see that there is not like a huge oversized rainbow bubble. It's more of a micro lather. And also it's got a peak to it, like a meringue almost.
It is like a meringue.
Looks like a bowl of whipped cream.
I'm really tempted to grab a spoon, but
It gives the best bubble baths.
yes, it does.
Yes.
Which is from a bar of soap. So I'm going to share with you, starting down here, the Sunshine Lemon. This is so delightful. One of the newer scents from, I guess, about a year, in the last year or so. Then we move right along to the Almond Honey Cookie. If you want to make your mouth water even more than it probably is, this is a beautiful choice. This is another relatively new choice, or scent.
Yes.
Fresh Air Final Call, as I mentioned. This is the Pure. Is this the Pure? Yeah.
Yes.
The Pure. Amazing how popular the Pure is, because the scents are so good, but Pure is still #1 bestseller.
And by the way, you can wash your face with Pure. It is that pure and it's that clean.
Wow. Okay, coconut cream, this will be coming off the set in just a minute. We are into dozens available, so if you want it, last and final call. I mentioned this, oh, this is incredible, the honeyed grapefruit. Isn't this still Josh's favorite?
Josh's favorite?
He loves it, and I still, after all these other scents that have been introduced, it is really good. It's very much a pick-me-up. Right next to that, we've got the honey and orange blossom. This one is also very brightening and uplifting.
My favorite. That's the one that I use.
Okay. Well, if you have a favorite, stock up while you can. The Lilac Dream. It is literally like standing next to a lilac tree.
We used that one earlier, and the whole studio felt like spring.
It's so
Very
good.
floral, soft.
Lavender's amazing, very calming, as we all know, but it's really, there's nothing sugary smelling about it. It's very natural. And then lastly, we do have it in the Vanilla Absolute. You're getting 4 bars, full size. These are the big, did you say half pounds?
They're half pounds, so this is a full 2 pounds of soap. Again, just to recap, there's no mineral oils, there's no sulfates, there is no parabens, there's no petroleum in this. We are feeding, hydrating, and cleaning the skin without stripping it.
So glad you're here, because we're going to move from the #1 bestseller to one of the top 3 in the face wipes as well. Stay on the ordering process for this one. Item is 82013. If you still want to read reviews, feel free to do that, because it is like one of the many. I mean, I think anything from Beekman 1802 is a customer pick. I'm just letting you know, because there are new shoppers and new neighbors joining the family every single day, and we love it. So let's move into our final grand finale moment in the incredible facial wipes. This is so great, because you're getting in each packet 30 individual wipes. You're getting the best-selling scents of the season, including the #1 newest, latest, and greatest, most favorite, the Pistachio Dark Cherry.
Did you get to smell that before it sold out?
I did, because we just launched this together, I think maybe, well, our last show together.
That was us.
Yeah.
So do you know that everything sold out, pistachio? This is the only thing that we have left.
Are you?
No, all of
Not
it.
surprised, I didn't know that.
I think we might have had the very first airing of it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I want to eat it.
It smells really, it smells like a black cherry that's been glazed in sugar and then rolled in roasted pistachio nuts. Like, it's just, I love this scent.
It's so good, and you're getting it. This is the only way to get this new scent in these, the variety pack. I'll continue, though, reminding you, you're getting Sunshine Lemon, the Pistachio Dark Cherry, the Vanilla Absolute, Honey Grapefruit, Lavender, and the Glacial Mint Eucalyptus. Oh gosh, you guys, in this show, we haven't even spent time on it yet. 2,000 of you have already ordered these. 'Tis the time to stock up, especially because it's hot and it's summertime, but it's on sale. So,
this is what we're doing to celebrate Pride Month. At Beekman 1802, we have 2 key ingredients that we're always using: goat milk and kindness. So this is a selection that was put together exclusively in celebration of Pride Month. There is a charity that we're making a donation to. So please know that you are also helping to support a wonderful, wonderful charity. These smell fantastic. I want you to kind of forget what you know about cleansing wipes, because most of them have a lot of alcohol in them. They're very stripping to the skin, and they can be very drying. Ours are alcohol free. They're made out of mineral rich water from upstate New York. They're completely biodegradable, and they will wipe away all of the makeup, the dirt, the debris. You'll get a deep pore cleanse, but you will not strip the skin, and there is no alcohol in this.
none.
None.
That was a beautiful model that was demonstrating these facial wipes.
She had issues. Number one, she was hard to work with, but my skin, like, that was when I had just joined Beekman.
Oh.
So just the face.
I love that, and that orange demonstration is really interesting because
we're trying to mimic the pores of skin
Right.
when we do that. It's kind of hard to mimic what does skin look like. So we were washing that orange, showing you that even though it's a cleansing towel, the knurling on it, I'm going to open one of these.
Let's do it.
The knurling on it will allow you to get an exfoliation. And of course, I'm going to take one of this new scent because I'm so excited about it.
Oh, it's so good. Only way you can get the pistachio dark cherry. Everything else has sold out in that scent.
Look at this. Look at how big.
Yeah.
It's like a cleansing bath towel almost. And then here's the texture. I look at that and I think that they're little moisture pillows. They absorb a lot of the essence. Wow, that's a great shot. Thanks, you guys. This is, we call it magic fiber. It's biodegradable. It's incredibly strong. Holds up to 6 pounds its weight. And I'm going to pull this back so I can kind of squeeze the active essence and ingredients. This is just one of the random towels. And I know they just cleaned this table off, so I'm sorry.
That's fun. Look at how much.
Look at that.
Goodness is in each of the towels, and I always remind you that is the top towel. Oftentimes, I mean, there's a lot of towels you can buy, they're full of alcohol, so so drying. I know.
Do you smell that?
Oh my gosh, it's like
It's almost like a chocolate cherry kind of.
it's amazing because you
it's
smell
good.
both the pistachio and the cherry
Yeah.
and the chocolate. It's
That
spot
scent,
on.
you guys all went absolutely crazy
Yeah.
for that scent. We're working to get it back. I know that this is something we're hearing a lot about right now.
Look at how many wipes we've sold since we launched. 140 million. That's incredible. I'm going to just ask you to do me a favor, and that's just throw away the wipes that aren't Beekman because they're so drying for your skin. And these wipes, and I know earlier we had a list of the things that, you know, we've come up with, you've come up with ways to use them. My husband, who's now recovering from hip replacement on Tuesday, he's laying there doing his hourly walks, but he's laying there with these next to his bed because we all want to feel refreshed. And even he's like, honey, I think I stink. He's like, I think I stink. And I'm like, no, you don't. You smell fine. But you just got home from the hospital and had surgery. But anyway, I just love that they're so universal. I use them on my feet a lot when I'm watching TV at night, just to kind of clean up my feet from maybe walking outdoors or just being in shoes all day. I use them under my arms.
I use them, especially the mint and eucalyptus. If you put it in the refrigerator and then you fold them, you can use them as an under eye compress.
Oh.
They feel so good when you refrigerate them. You can even, like if you come in from gardening or walking and your skin is feeling flush and red, pop any of them in the fridge, take it out, lay down, and just put it on as a cold compress. They smell amazing. Keep them in the center console of your car so that after you pump gas, you know, you don't have that gasoline
good
smell.
idea.
If you're a mom or a grandma or a dad or a grandpa, must have. I mean, these take off gummy bears, sticky worms, all, trust me, I know all the things.
That's so funny. And they're delicate enough that I know people who've used them on their little ones. Like
Oh, definitely.
my stepson came with their two boys, and I handed them a pack of wipes, and they were fine. One of them is a baby, and one of them is a 4-year-old now. But they're just gentle and effective. They smell amazing, and they're good for you. They are clean beauty. Keep one with you at all times. I mean, they're just great, just to kind of refresh your hands. I always use them. I've got them in my purse right now. When I leave the studio today, I'll be taking off my makeup because I just love the feeling of opening up my pores.
Yes,
you
and
know?
they're clean rinsing, so you don't, it's not like sometimes you use a cleansing towel and then you need to splash your face. It's like, why would you do that? I mean, just wash your face. These, they're so, the mineral rich waters from New York are clean enough that once you use them, there's no residue, there's no film that's left behind. Nothing is gonna dry your skin. You can remove makeup, you can cleanse, you can treat your skin. I think we are really redefining what cleansing wipes are in the marketplace. If you've got younger kids that are going to like music festivals and things like that, absolute must have.
So universal. And you're getting all of these packets, 30 count per pack. So you, let's see, 180.
I was gonna say, don't look at me for math for
180, 180 count in this. All things said and done, I'll remind you, you don't have to pick and choose. You get all of them. You're getting the honeyed grapefruit lavender, the glacial mint eucalyptus, the pistachio dark cherry. Amazing. Only way to get this scent. Hopefully we'll get more product back in soon. Everything sold out in that new scent. You're getting vanilla absolute and you're getting the sunshine lemon. All of them. And we don't do these on sale, but we're doing it today. So stock up, free shipping, and everything is of course on 3 or 4 flex. So you can use that flex pay. Share them if you would like. Give them to teachers, give them to friends, give them if you're going on a camping trip, if you're going hiking. Don't lose your hiking boots, by the way, but
Sarah.
oh.
Second day. She's like, I went hiking.
Where
I'm
did they
finally
go?
camping. And then I left them somewhere. I don't know. She just told the story last night.
She left him on the, okay, now I get it, I think.
I never even bought hiking boots, so she was one up on me. I have no idea.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us. Stay on the line for everything that we've offered. Beekman 1802, you're coming back a little later for
Yes.
one more show
Yep,
today.
I'll be back on a little bit later on with
Okay.
Suzanne.
And I turn things to my friend Emily. She takes it from here. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow with Anthony.
Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Daydreaming of a standout summer style moment? Bask in all the beauty and style you crave during our Sunday Best Beauty and Style event. Shop the summer trends your way with new arrivals and styled top picks for every daycation, vacation, and